Hi guys, thank you for joining me. It's Anushka here with your astrology update for February. Before I go into the video, just to mention, for those of you who are interested in seeing more from me, tarot readings and updates and articles and some of my artwork as well, those of you who want to support me, head over to Patreon. I've just started up a Patreon page and I'll be sharing my esoteric artwork. I'll be doing impromptu readings and sharing all kinds of stuff on there, so I'd really appreciate it if you headed over there and just show me some love. Okay, on with your reading. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February horoscope with me, Anushka. Okay, so for you Scorpio, the focus this month is going to be on home and family, and it has been already, but as we go into the month, you know, the focus is going to be more emphasized because we're going to have a new moon happening in your 4th house of home, family, the past, my security, my inner foundations. And then we're going to have a full moon happening later on in the month in your 11th house, which is my goals, my dreams, my wishes, the groups I belong to, my friends, my networking. So there may be some adjustments that are going to have to be made, or maybe trying to strike a balance between these two areas of your life. Okay, so you know, we'll go into the new moon as it happens, but there will be fresh positive energy when it comes to your home life, your family, your security, and those kinds of things. Now, you've been busy getting things done. Mars is in the 6th house. You've been busy going about your day-to-day, putting a lot of energy into work. I imagine that some of you have more than one thing on the go. You may have a passion project that you're doing as well as working. There's just a lot of activity in your day-to-day. It's a busy time for you, okay? You've really kind of come out of the gate of this year, you know, just flying ahead. Uranus is there, of course, and he has been for the last 7 years. He's wrapping up his time there before he goes into your 7th house, which will be a whole new bunch of lessons. But you've been getting used to work being unpredictable. You've been getting used to health, perhaps health challenges, having to deal with them, maybe issues with pets, things like that. And also what I wanted to say with Mars there in the 6th is, you know, you're going to be putting more energy into your health regimes. Perhaps you've started something, you've taken up something very energetic, very aggressive, in order to get your health into gear. If you are ignoring any signs in terms of your health, Mars there, he will cause a sense of inflammation. He will inflame, okay, because he's fiery. He's a hot, fiery, energetic planet. He will inflame things if they are not looked at. So don't ignore them, all right? This is a good time to really release your energy, get moving, get that body moving and exercising, okay? So like I said, Uranus is finishing up. I'm going to talk way more about Uranus going into your 7th in the March horoscopes, but suffice to say, you're going to have interesting times when it comes to partnership, okay? There'll be surprises. There will definitely be surprises. Right, so you're essentially, with Uranus being in the 6th, you've been wanting to liberate yourself somehow as it comes to your day-to-day life. You've been wanting the work that you do and the service that you give to the world to be a more true reflection of who you are as a person, more authentic reflection, okay? So there's a feeling of you've been wanting freedom in these areas. Now hopefully as he moves into your 7th house, you've learnt the lessons. You've got a clear idea of what it is you want to do for work, who it is you want to serve, how you want to be of service, how your service can ultimately benefit humanity, how it can bring positive change on some level to the wider world, okay? I think you've been thinking about this a lot, and hopefully now you're at that time where you're wrapping up the lessons and you're able to move forward with new plans. Okay, Scorpio. Now, I'm going to get into the dates. So, on the 2nd, we've got your ancient ruling planet and your modern ruling planet squaring off with each other, right? So this is Mars and Pluto. Mars in your 3rd house and Mars in your 6th house and Pluto in your 3rd house. Be careful, be aware of, there may be aggravation at work. Or with somebody who you communicate with on a regular basis. There can be power struggles, there can be some tension, there can be blow-ups. Try, if you can, to go with the win-win, because on the same day we've got Venus making a trine to Uranus from the 2nd to your 6th house. Okay, so try, and if you can, swerve this energy. If you have to go through it, then it's obviously part of your experience, and it's part of what you're meant to experience. But try and go for the win-win. Try to be of the higher mind and go for the fair, what's fair for everybody. But just be aware of the fact that there could be some tension on the second. But at the same time, there's also opportunity here, because as we start the month, like I said, we've got Venus in your second house, trining Uranus in the second. You've also got Jupiter in your second house, trining Mars in your sixth. So there's real opportunity and positive energy here when it comes to your resources, making money through something you love. Maybe somebody comes along and gives you a project or commissions you for something you really enjoy. This is an opportunity to connect with somebody who's maybe well connected. This is an opportunity to do something interesting, innovative, different, but you're going to enjoy it, and it can bring resources, it can bring income to you. Okay, so take advantage of this. This is at the beginning of the month, all right? So take advantage of this as we move through the month, and I think it'll be well received. I think you're going to really enjoy doing it. On the 3rd, Venus moves into Capricorn, so Venus goes from your second house, where she's been blessing you in terms of your resources, the money you make, your self-esteem, now going to your 3rd house. So you're going to enjoy, you'll get a lot of fulfillment from short trips. You're going to, you know, spending time outdoors would be good, you know. There can be messages of love from people. You know, communication fares better during this time. So it's positive. If you're looking at going for a job or promoting yourself, you are likely to promote yourself with grace, with a certain artistic, stylistic quality, and it should be well received, okay? So then we have on the 4th, we have the new moon in your 4th house in Aquarius. This new moon is really cool because it's going to be sitting with the sun, it's going to be sitting with Mercury, right? So the planet of communication, plans, ideas, and they're going to be, all three of them, the moon, the sun, and Mercury, are going to be making a sextile to Jupiter in your 2nd house. Once again, resources, my income, my self-esteem. Something I think, Scorpio, I think there's something that's going to be happening that's going to allow you freedom, some sort of financial freedom, or freedom as it relates to your home and family. Maybe you get a pay rise. Maybe you bag a really big client, or maybe you just get like something to do with money, okay, your resources, and it's supportive of your home and family, and maybe it results in you being able to support your loved ones better. Maybe it results in you being able to move to a nicer place, or a bigger house, or a new place, okay? This is extra income that's supportive, and there's opportunity. Even if it doesn't come as money straight away, there's opportunity that's going to come about here. So please, please, Scorpio, set a new moon intention at this new moon for those things to do with resources, your income, home, family life, and security. Set an intention based around that, because there's so much opportunity here. We want to harness that energy. If you don't know how to do a new moon intention, I'll be doing a video very soon, I'd say in the next week, okay? Yeah, in the next week, on my Patreon, of how to do new moon intentions and full moon rituals. So come join me there. It's $3 a month for subscription. You can cancel at any time. You can literally watch the video and then cancel if you want. Okay, so loving this new moon, very positive. On the 10th, we've got Mercury going into Pisces, so going into your 5th house. So this is great for those of you who are creative. A lot of Scorpios are very creative on some level. So Mercury takes on a more Pisces tone when he moves into Pisces, okay? Because Pisces is compassionate, it's creative, we're more empathetic, we're more emotional. Maybe your conversations with your kids can become a lot more, they can become a lot deeper and a lot more, get into the heart of things, and a lot more empathic, feeling what they're feeling what your lover is feeling. You know, a lot of communication around love, creativity. A great time to have a good time as well, but great for you creatives to be able to tap into that energy. On the 13th, Mars conjuncts Uranus, okay, in that 6th house of Aries. So you are saying, I want to break free. I want to break free. You're saying I want to break free on some level. And it's to do with your health, it's to do with the day-to-day, it's to do with the work you do. You're saying, I want to break free and I'm pushing forward. Maybe you've had a health condition that's bothered you for ages, or maybe you're not happy with your health, okay? And you're saying, you know what, bollocks to this, I've had enough. I am letting go of the old routines. I am getting myself, I'm getting my body, my mentality, my psychology in order. I deserve to have the health that I want, I deserve to have the body that I want, or maybe it's to do with work, you know, I deserve to do work that is true to me. Bollocks to it, I quit the job. I'm not recommending that, but you know, this is that kind of energy. It's Mars conjunct Uranus, so it's about wanting freedom, but not just wanting it, it's like you need it. It's a deep burning desire. I have to have freedom, I have to be liberated. This can see you being very innovative when it comes to your work, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your day-to-day life. Maybe you're being innovative in the sense that you're changing up your routine so that you're like, it's like you're life hacking your day-to-day routine. You know, you're getting in your yoga, you're getting in your gym practice, you're getting in your meditation. At the same time, you're also able to do your work, have your relationships, you know, and somehow you just kind of, you rejig your schedule so it's really innovative and really works for you. That's cool, go for it. On the 14th is when we have Valentine's Day and Mars moves into Taurus. So this is sexy energy because Mars in Taurus is very sensual, it's very sexy, it's about feeling things, touching things, smelling things. So get the massage oils out, get the lingerie out, get the, you know, candles lit, get the perfume on, because Taurus loves this, okay? And also this makes us more, we really benefit from grounding in nature when Mars moves into Taurus, because like I said, Mars is about the senses. It's about the bounty of nature, okay? And for you, it's in this 7th house, so this is extra emphasized. So Scorpios are gonna have a sexy Valentine's, I think. And what I also love about it is that Mars into Taurus is about, we don't think, whereas when Mars is in Aries, it's more about like, I want what I want and I want it now, especially on a sexual level, especially on a partnership level. When Mars moves into Taurus, we're looking more at the steady, we're looking more at the long term, we're looking more at, you know, making love for hours with lots of foreplay, rather than wham bam thank you ma'am. So it becomes a lot more of a lasting energy when it moves into Taurus, so I like that. On the 18th, the Sun moves into Pisces, okay, so it goes into your 5th house, so once again, magnifying my fun, my creativity, my children, my romance, my joy, my self-expression, my sense of courage. How courageous am I about expressing myself to the world? Get your voice out there, Scorpio. Get your creativity out there. Have fun with your kids, you know, do what brings joy to your heart. Then on the 19th, we have a full moon happening in Virgo, in that 11th house of your networking, your peer groups, technology, as well as your goals and your dreams. And this full moon is cool. This full moon is quite a psychic full moon, okay? And I feel like, because there's sextile, there's all sorts of aspects happening around this full moon. We've got a sextile between Venus and, sorry, bear with me, Scorpio. So we've got a conjunction between Mars and Uranus, and then we've got a sextile happening between Venus and Neptune, and we've got a sextile between Mars and Pluto. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. I might have gotten that wrong actually, sextile between Mars and Pluto. But there's a lot going on, and what I like is there's a sense of spirituality and compassion and oneness that's grounded by that Saturn that says commitment, long-term vision. So I feel like Scorpios are going to feel supported by the universe in terms of what their goals are, what their dreams are, what their wishes are. And I feel like you're going to feel like you've got the right people on your side. It's like, I have the right friends, I have the right acquaintances, I'm in the right community. It supports my dreams, it supports where I want to go. And so I think this is going to be really cool. And it's quite a spiritual time as well, so great for anyone who's interested in esotericism, astrology, spirituality, to take that deep and have a full moon peak experience, okay, in this area of life. So there we go, that's you done, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Come join me on Patreon, and I will see you next month with more astrology. Much love to all of you. Bye.